first attack occurred in Iran. 444 days America held hostage. Then again and again. At our embassies, our Navy. They grew ever more bold. Their call was, on those who believe in God and hopes for reward, to obey God's command to kill Americans. And kill us they did. This time, on American soil. The date was September 11th, 9/11. This enemy sworn to our destruction has been at war with us for decades. This we now know. Jihadists are still intent on attacking civilization, freedom, the very soul of America. It is a war we never chose to fight, and for too long we've looked the other way. But the enemy is wrong. This is a war America will win. We'll have a president who knows how. We remember where we were that day, what happened, what we were doing, how our lives changed. We remember buildings burning, bodies falling. So many stories of bravery. We remember. We will carry memories of your beautiful faces and those loving voices now gone forever. We will never let it happen again.
To the victims of 9/11 and to the continuing war on terrorism. A lot of talk in this hall tonight about Islamic rage and Islamic terrorism accusations. This, by the way, is Bud Day, Medal of Honor winner in Vietnam, World War II veteran, as well as a Korean War veteran who served with John McCain, and that's the word, and suffered with him at the Hanoi Hilton. At any rate, Keith, what I wanted to say is that a large part of what this convention has all been about is about John McCain can lead during a time of war. The real vulnerability for Barack Obama in the polls that we've seen up to this point is whether or not he's the riskier choice to lead this country and whether he's qualified to be a commander-in-chief. He loses by pretty significant amounts on both those counts, and that's why we've been hearing so much about John McCain's military background, his service, his determination to see it through, because once again, it's not only an objective problem out there, but one of the ways of trying to reach out to those independents, those Reagan Democrats, if you will, and say, come to our side because America's security is at stake. That will be both the subtle and the overt message coming out of this campaign, out of this convention, if the Republicans want to be successful.
My priority.
Tom, Chuck, great thanks. Tom Brokaw and Chuck Todd. We'll be back with you later on in the broadcast. I'm sorry, it's necessary to say this, and I wanted to separate myself from the others on the air about this. If at this late date any television network had of its own accord showed that much videotape and that much graphic videotape of 9/11, and I speak as somebody who lost a few friends there, we would be rightly eviscerated at all quarters, perhaps by the Republican Party itself, for exploiting the memories of the dead, and perhaps even for trying to evoke that pain again. If you reacted to that videotape the way I did, I apologize. It is a subject of great pain for many of us still, and was probably not appropriate to be shown. We'll continue in a moment.